Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Julie of Julie's Plans. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what I said I wasn't going to share with you many weeks ago, but I have since changed my mind. So here we are. Here is my planner stack video. Alright guys, welcome back, or welcome if you are new to my channel. I am Julie of Julie's Plans, and today I wanted to share with you all of the different pieces or elements of my overall planning system. Now, I don't really know a whole lot of people in the planner community that just use one planner, so I know that I am not alone in sharing a pretty large stack like this, but each book does have its own unique purpose. So here we go, let's get started. All right, first on the stack, if you have watched any of my videos recently, you will know that I have switched to the Moxie Life companion notebooks for my goal setting planning. I love this thing. If you are familiar with the Moxie Life goal setting system or the goal setting system plus the planner, then you know that you can either get the planner with the goal setting system included, or you can get just the Moxie Life companion notebooks that just has the goal setting piece to it. Since I have switched what I am using for my main planner, I am now using just the companion notebook for my planning, and it is honestly working out perfectly for me because it is super portable. I can stick it in the back of my planner or in my bag if I want to work on my goals on the go or whatever. I love this thing. I absolutely love the Moxie Life goal setting system, so I knew that even if I moved into another planner, I would still be able to use the system for setting and achieving my goals. So this is the one that I'm using for goal setting. Next up is my daily planner, and it is my tried and true plum paper daily in the A5 size. So I have been using this thing for the A5 size on and off for over a year now, and it has served me well, and I'm continuing to use it and love it. I'll just like flip through some pages here, but this is what I use to really get down into the details of my day. So even though I plan in a weekly planner, this kind of helps me break down all of the little tasks like home tasks, habits, content creation tasks, which I'll now be moving over into my content planner, which I'll show you guys briefly in just a moment. But this really just helps break down my day and kind of see it like at a closer eye, if you will, or just a little bit more broken down, which I personally love. A lot of people find daily planning to be a little bit overwhelming, and I totally understand that, but I am all about the details, and I love writing down my days every single day, so I really can't see myself not using a daily planner. And if you've ever thought about using a daily planner, I highly recommend the Plum Paper Daily, especially in the A5 size because it is fairly portable. All right, next up is my Plum Paper Hourly. I love this thing, you guys. You guys know I have used an hourly planner for years and years and years. I previously used the Erin Condren Hourly. Now I am using the Plum Paper Hourly. I do have a Erin Condren cover on here. I just prefer their covers better than the Plum Paper ones overall because it's just one piece of laminated cover, unlike the Plum Paper covers that come in two separate pieces like so, a clear cover and then this sort of plastic cover right here. They're not horrible. I just prefer this style of cover. So with the hourly, I will show you a blank page right here because I didn't use it right away. I started using it much later on. But you basically get a week on 2 pages. It's in an hourly format. I love it. It's on a coil, my preferred type of coil as well. The colors do change every single month. I don't mind that too much. My only gripe is that I'm not really understanding why the bottom is gray. Like, make it all colorful or not. But I do love planning this for the hourly aspect of it and just getting a week snapshot of how my plans look and how my family's plans look for the entire week. Here is a spread from back in March. I'm not even sure that I ever shared this, or I just kind of jumped into it and thought that I was going to try it and then, you know, quickly didn't use it again because I was worried about not using my Moxie Life planner, but now that I have the companion notebook, I feel free to use whatever I want to use for my weekly view. But I love this thing. It works with all sticker kits as far as the sizing goes. Now the plum paper, I have talked about this at length, is a little bit picky, so please be sure to have some undo close by to you in case you want to move something and you don't want to destroy the pages in your planner. Just be gentle. Be patient, all of those things. So this is what I'm using for my weekly view. I love this thing. It goes all the way to February because I started it at a weird month. I may, if I choose to stay in this planner, just end it in December and then start a new one so that I have a full calendar year. That was kind of my intention with this book, and then I didn't stick with it, and then I started it again. And you know the whole planner story of switching and jumping around from planner to planner. It is no different for me. So I know that as soon as I am done filming this planner stack video, I'm probably going to change something. It's just how it goes. So that is my weekly planner. As of recently, and if you watched my recent content planner setup video, depending on the order of when I uploaded my videos, I have switched over to a disc system for my content planning, and I'm super excited about it because I need it to be inexpensive, flexible. I need to be able to get messy in it and not worry about like perfection or stickering it up or anything like that, and I'm able to get that with this system that I'm using. And it's kind of like a hodgepodge of Lights Planner action, some Happy Planner inserts. I'm probably going to add in some cloth and paper, so it's not going to strictly be Happy Planner, but it is on discs. I'm not sure that I'm going to keep the Happy Planner disc just because the hearts are already starting to drive me a little bit crazy, but it's, you know, it's going to be okay. But this is what I'm using for my content planner. I'm not going to go into too much in depth with this system, but overall I just use it to sort of mind map and plan out content, set my goals for all of the different platforms that I am on. I use it for scheduling my videos and things like that, and kind of keeping track of the production of my videos. I love all of these details of creating content, which is why I knew that I needed to continue to have a separate planner for creating my content. It is absolutely vital to just the way my brain works. I'm not a huge fan of using apps or things like that for content planning. I do. They're just not my favorite. It's not my default. It's not my go-to. My go-to will always be paper. So that is what I'm currently using. If you want to see a more in-depth look of this, just take a look at my video going over my content planner setup, and I'll kind of go over all of the pages that are in it along with how I'm using it, my process of how I come up with my videos for the month. It's pretty cool. I think that you guys will enjoy it. Next up is my meal planner. I have the 7x9 meal planner on a coil, obviously from Carrie, Elle, or Shop Carrie. I want to make sure that I'm saying her name correctly. I've been using this for a few months and I absolutely love it. I'm going to go to a week that you guys can just see how real and messy it gets in here. I don't do anything fancy in here at all. I use it a little bit differently. I don't make my grocery list all the way over here on the right. That's just not enough space. I like to put it over here on the left side because it is blank. I'll show you a blank week right here so you get like your week view. It is undated, which is awesome. It's perfect for this because there are just some weeks where I don't really feel like meal planning, and I feel less guilty about skipping a week or two in this planner because it's all going to be fine, right? So I just kind of plan out what our meals are for the week. I break it down by list, pretty much by how the grocery aisles are set up in the store, and then I build my list of things that we need off of this menu and whatever else I might see that we've needed. I've been using it for a couple of months now. Like I said, it gets kind of messy. Somehow in here I skipped a week. I don't know what's up with that, but since oh no, this is actually a month view. You also get a month view, which I don't really use. It's kind of small in the 7x9 size, and I don't really meal plan at a month's glance. So I didn't really need it, and I just basically skipped over it. So when I am taking my time, it does look a little bit more cute, but right now it is what it is. So I just toss this in my purse and keep it moving going to the grocery store. I really try not to overthink it or look to make anything perfect in here. Heck, I'm even using blue pen in here. So yeah, I love this thing. And it gives me a place to keep everything all together so that I'm not wondering what did we get at the grocery store? What was our meal plan over the last few weeks? I can look at what worked, what didn't work, those kinds of things. And I love the pattern on this too. I'll be sure to leave links for all of these planners down below in the description box if I can. I absolutely love this one because of course it's covered in plants and you guys know I love plants. Okay, and then one other thing that I do use that's not necessarily a planner is just a plain notebook. So I have this dot grid notebook that I purchased from Plum Paper. It is a A5 size. It just has, I think, 40 or so notes pages in here. I'm not going to share the inside of this, but I kind of shared briefly on an Instagram live that I love having a notebook where things don't have to be like perfect and neat or anything like that. Sometimes in the morning before I even touch my daily planner, I sit here and I brain dump. Like, I get messy. I will write how I'm feeling, not every day, but sometimes it'll just start with how I'm feeling, all the things that I need to get done, and it's not necessarily in that day, but it's just things that are on my mind and I just want to scribble them down on paper, or some ideas that I may have for content, things like that. And it's kind of like a place to just brain dump and word vomit and then figure it all out in all of these different systems that I have. But it's kind of nice to have this space, right? Because I feel like everything else is like all pretty and cute and it just looks adorable, and I post like, you know, shots of it over on social and things like that. And this is just kind of a nice space to just be free and messy and just get it all out on paper without making sure that anything is straight. Who cares if things smudge? I mean, it's a hot mess up in here, but I absolutely love it. I highly recommend, if you are in the creative planning community and you're just kind of feeling like you have all of these planners and they're all so beautiful, but it's kind of also a trap, then get yourself just a plain notebook and scribble down your thoughts in it. It feels so good. I wish that I had a better way to articulate exactly what it is that I'm trying to say, but just get a dang notebook and dump it all out on paper. It's going to feel amazing. Okay, so that is everything that is in my planner stack as of this exact moment that I am filming this video. Because like I said, I know exactly what's going to happen as soon as I turn this camera off. I am going to hop on Instagram, I'm going to see a shiny new planner, and I'm probably going to want to try something new. I'm going to resist it at all costs if I can. But this is what I'm currently using to plan my whole life, all the things, and right now it's what's working. I always leave the door open for change, to try new things, because I'm all about trying new things and sharing those things with you guys. So please don't see this video and if I change my mind by next week, like, don't hold me to it. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you are already subscribed, make sure that you click that red notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.